Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This evening, we are going to look into the issue of the attempt on the life of Governor Ortom of Benue State. You will shortly hear him speak about what was done to him, the attempt on his life. It is shocking, and it's good that he actually survived it. Nonetheless, it's a good thing he survived it. But this tells you the extent to which the government of the day, who are working with Miyetti Allah, and he will tell you, he will narrate the story to you. The reason why we are bringing this on Citizen AY is that we've been saying this, that it won't be long before they start going for governors, politicians, in their homes, wherever. And here we are. Here we are. Now, he survived it, you know, it tells us what is really happening. Miyetti Allah, no doubt, can do whatever they want in that land and nothing will happen because they are Fulani. The Fulani terrorists, likewise, they are given guns, like I said, and the evidence of them, they are populating the bushes. It's time for us, Yoruba people, to push the Fulani out of Yoruba land. And we urge our Middle Belt brothers and Biafrans. Biafrans are they are ahead of us in that area. They are making sure that the Fulanis run. Today I heard that some people with their cars were running away. They are scared and everything else. Well, you should only be scared because you are taking the lives of the people. And we are telling you, the Yoruba, stop eating cow meat. Just stop. Just stop it. Don't eat the cow meat. If you don't eat this cow meat, they can't bring it into your midst. They are taking your land. This afternoon, yesterday I showed the video. In the video, I thank you for sharing the video. I thank you all for watching. Continue to share and let the whole world see that we have gold in Yoruba land that the Fulanis are taking for themselves. We shouldn't accept that. Now, I'm going to play this video to you, and I want you to watch it. Listen, we are all under attack, and it is time we stood up. The Fulanis are not many in number. We need to stand collectively together and push the Fulani out of the southern lands. And houses, you need to stand up for your land. It's time for the houses to stand up for your land. The Fulani are using you as their slave in your own land, and you need to resist it. Enough is enough. Watch this video. Let's go. Benue State, you can see. That's the governor of Benue State's building. Watch. You can see he's covered in sweat. And you will hear his story. He was running for 1.5 kilometers. You can see he's covered in sweat. You know, yeah. Watch the story. Very important.
Okay. Farmer, I usually go to my farm. So I went to my farm along Boko Road, and on our way back, we started hearing some gunshots.
Yeah. We started hearing gunshots too.
We were dressed in black. And from our experience, it was very clear that these are Fulani militia men, bandits. And I do not want to take things for granted, because a few days ago, the media were awash with the communique or the statement from the Fulani Miyetti Allah, who met in Yola. That is where they met in 2006, and decided that they must take Nigeria as their country, and every other person living here must be slave. That was why they started infiltrating the entire country. And
did you hear? They said they must make Nigeria their country, and they started infiltrating 2018.
They came out with a statement. I was alarmed, singling me out as the only person who is creating problems for the entire Fulani race in this country. It was quite disturbing. And behind the scene, I also heard that in the meeting, I was targeted for elimination.
Did you hear?
This was the information.
In the meeting, he was targeted for elimination.
Me, whether in my home or in my farm or wherever they get me. And this is not the first time. I had intelligence before that these people say they were going to kill my security aides and then capture me alive and give me gradual killing.
Did you hear?
But like I always say, my life is in the hands of God. It's not in the hands of any Fulani man or anybody whatsoever. And I still remain firm. I will fight for truth, justice, equity, and fairness till when God permits that I should not be here again. Then I can go. But it's only God that can permit my exit on this earth. Not any Fulani man, I want to say it boldly. They have no right. They will continue to fail just like they did today. I appreciate the security personnel attached to me.
I appreciate what this man is saying. This man is saying what must be said. He's a true son of the soil of Benue. He will, and he's got the support of the Benue people, I might add. They attempted on his life. Fulani, you won't hear it in the channel news. They won't talk, you hear it in channels news, but they will not talk about, they will not even, what do you call it? They will not go and investigate this. It won't be investigated. It won't. Because the federal government will sit on it, because it's a Fulani government. One Nigeria people, you need to wake up. This is what they plan to do. We must resist them with full force. Now, listen to this. Listen on as he talks about this. A few more minutes, I think. Let's have a look.
Were able to repel them, and they could not have access to me. And thank God for my fitness to have run for more than 1.5 kilometers without stopping. It means that God has given me strength, and I'm grateful to God. And I want to say a quote from Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who said, "If peace means keeping my mouth shut in the midst of injustice and evil, I don't want peace. If peace means willingness to be exploited economically, dominated politically, humiliated and segregated, I don't want peace." Martin Luther King Jr. This is what he said, and I stand with him. I'm not going to subject myself to intimidation of anyone whatsoever. I don't have problems with any Fulani man or Fulani race, but I have problems with Fulani bandits who have vowed to take over Nigeria as their ancestral home. And I say no.
Exactly.
Not when I'm here and when I am governor leading my state.
I am not interested in Nigeria. That's where we differ. I am no longer interested in Nigeria. I'm interested in Yoruba land. Yoruba land was in existence before Nigeria was ever created. Benue was in existence long before Nigeria was created. That should be the focus of Gov Ortom. For me, Yoruba nation is what we're interested in. And we are not going to settle for anything else. Oloye, Chief Sunday Igboho stated it. We want all the Fulanis out of Yoruba land. The killings, the oppression, They're even having Sirkin, who now receive guests ahead of our own Oba or our governor in Yoruba land. It's an abomination we should reject. So I support him in that, but I'm not for Nigeria. I am for Yoruba nation, and he should be for the Middle Belt nation as well. That I will say boldly. Let's listen on.
I'm not concerned about other states. Other states who want to give their land and give themselves to the slaves, to these Fulani men, I have no problem with them. They're my own state. I have consulted with my people.
Very good. I agree. There we agree again. It's time we need, I hope the governors, all the 8 governors, note I said 8 governors. There should be 10 really, but we're going to start with, if we start with 8 in the South. Listen to what Governor Ortom said. Listen. Do not make yourselves slaves to the Fulani. Do not. Listen. Let me play back again. One more time. Here we go. Listen.
Other states who want to give their land and give themselves to the slaves, to these Fulani men, I have no problem with them. They're my own state. I have consulted with my people, and what I am doing is in line with the wish of my people. On that I stand. I have not infringed on anybody's right. My lawyer is here. He's going to present a petition against the leadership of Fulani herdsmen, or whatever you call them, Meyatiala, because they came out to target me, and behind the scene, they have planned to eliminate me, and I'm seeing that on my own land. If I can't go to the farm as governor with the entire security around me, then who else can go to farm?
Good question.
You can imagine the pains that we have here in Benue State. Thank God for Mr. President, who responded to my letter that anyone with AK-47 should be shot at sight.
I hope Governor Ortom knows that that was just an audio precedent, number one. Number two, that statement was made to just try to placate him, get him out of the way. There was no action that was going to follow it. Hence why people are attempting his life. Need an attempt on his life. Hence why. Because the military and all of that were not prepared to listen to that. That's just a sound, it's just a sound bite by the so-called audio president, by the audio president, telling them anybody with AK-47, shoot them inside. Are the army protected? Where's the army who will actually ensure this? Where's the police? Are they well equipped? That's the question we should be asking. They're not. So we can make any statement, but the actions are very different. Let's listen on.
I'm yet to see that. Let me see it happening in Benue State. I have reported this to the security agencies. I hope that this will be done, so that the land will be safe for our people to go back to farm and do their work and survive and live their life. Here in Benue State, we're not against Fulani men. We're not against Hausa, Igbo, any tribe, even white people. We are ready to provide land for ranching. That is what the law says. I don't know what this set of Fulani men who come from Niger, from Mali, from Chad, from...
Did you hear? Fulani men who come from Niger, from Chad, from Mali, Senegal,
from other parts of the world. They have destroyed Mali completely. Nothing is happening there. They have destroyed Libya.
Did you hear?
They have destroyed several African countries with their aggression and think that they will come here and destroy Nigeria.
Well, again, Governor Ortom, respectfully, you need to focus on your people. Nigeria will no longer stand. Yoruba nation are going. The fact that they are taking our resources from us and killing us and want us to be silent is enough. That's a bridge too far. We're not prepared to go carry on with this injustice. Yoruba nation will stand, and Nigeria is already dismantled, and you need to take that reality, that fact into reality. You need to bear that fact in mind. It is a fact. It is a reality now. Nigeria is not something that we in Yoruba Nation believe in. Yoruba Nation is what we believe in. And we have people in diaspora. We have people that were forcibly taken away from Yoruba land who are clamoring for Yoruba Nation as well. So we're not speaking alone. So Governor Ortom, respectfully, we don't believe in Nigeria. We believe in Benue State. We believe in the Middle Belt. We believe, and we want you to believe in Middle Belt, not in Nigeria. Because Nigeria, whilst you're believing in Nigeria, you can see they almost took your life. They almost took your life. So you need to wake up from that and start believing in the Middle Belt Nation, Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation. Let's carry on.
I don't know what they mean. We are not against Fulani people who legitimately want to do their business here, including cattle rearing, but you must ranch. That is the law. And we are in a democratic era. And democracy is anchored on the rule of law. I don't know why people will come from somewhere and think that they will not obey the laws of the land. If everybody will take that, if all of us decide to be lawless.
One sec.
If all of us decide to take guns and go after people or our perceived enemies, there will be lawlessness, there will be anarchy. And who knows what will happen? I want to call on Mr. President, I want to call on the security agencies to fish these people out. They are in the forest between Makudi and Abinti. They are living there and they are coming out to commit atrocities, evil, rape women, kill our people, maim them, destroy our farmlands, and do all this. And anytime our livestock God go after them, our security agencies go, they run back to the forest across the river. This is not fair. I'm going to make a petition against the leadership of Maeti Allah.
I think a petition is pointless, though it's good to do. At least it mitigates whatever action one takes. But it's beyond that now. Now everybody must defend themselves. That is what must happen. And that is the honest fact, honest truth. That's the honest truth that we're looking at. I mean, thankfully he survived, this attack or attempt on his life, because they know that he's an outspoken man and they want to try and silence him in their eyes. The Fulanis are guests in our land, and when guests outstay their welcome, they must go back. When guests outstay their welcome, they need to be sent packing in no uncertain terms. We got to send them packing.
Because they are responsible for making arrangements to try to eliminate me. But I want to assure them that until God permits, they cannot. They cannot do that. Because I have not committed any crime. I have not done any evil against anyone. Throughout my more than 40 years political experience, I have not injured anyone with a pin, talk less of knife. I have not done it because that is not the way to go. In my pursuit for power, I've always known that power belongs to God and He giveth it to whosoever He will. And that is it. So I don't know why these people think wherever they are getting their destiny. But up to today, I've been calling for the arrest of these people since 2017.
Governor Ortom, respectfully, you should know they will not be arrested. They are Fulanis and the government is Fulani. It's a government of the Fulani for the Fulani by the Fulani. Everybody else, we are second-class citizens in their eyes. And we are not going to be second-class citizens anymore because we're going for Yoruba Nation. In Yoruba Nation, I will be a first-class citizen as a Yoruba man. And you as a Benue man in Middle Belt, you'll be a first-class citizen. And Biafrans will be first-class citizens in Biafra. That's how it is. In this contraption called Nigeria, Fulanis see themselves as a class above the rest. And we say no more. Yoruba Nation is here to stay. Biafra is here to stay. And Middle Belt, Governor Ortom, you need to join us in this as well. Middle Belt Nation is here to stay. Arewa can have their own name. They can keep the name Nigeria if they want. By the way, Hausas, we are calling on you. Take back your land. You've suffered enough since 1807 when Usman Dan Fodio came and started taking you over. It's time for you to take back your land from the Fulanis. Hausas, it's time. It is time.
And they are going about their normal business in Abuja, in Yola, in Kano, everywhere, without security men inviting them for questioning.
Exactly.
And the worst thing that pains me is these people are protected by our Nigerian security men, our taxpayers' money.
And that's the point. I've told you, it's a government for the Fulani, by the Fulani, for the Fulani. You see, this government is a Fulani government for the Fulani, by the Fulani. Everybody else, we are considered second-class citizens in our own land. This is why Yoruba Nation is here to stay, Biafra Nation is here to stay, and join us, Governor Ortom of Benue. Join us. You should start up with Middle Belt Nation. That's the only way you can be a first-class citizen. You will never be a first-class citizen in this Nigeria that the Fulanis have got in mind. Never. They are going to make Nigeria a sultanate if we do not break it apart now.
As security men that are inadequate because of the crisis caused by this Miyetti Allah. And the police are still protecting them. What is the reason? Are we second-class citizens? I'm not second-class citizen to anyone in this country.
Well, in the eyes of the Fulani, whether you're a Yoruba man, a Benue man, a Biafra man, we are second-class because we are not Fulani. The quicker we realize that, the quicker we can go about making sure we break apart, we dismantle contraption Nigeria. Yoruba Nation now, Biafra Nation now, Middle Belt Nation now.
I pay tax just like any other person, and I'm law-abiding.
Good question. Do you believe Fulani pay tax? Do you believe that Dangote pays tax? How did he make all this money? Monopoly on cement, monopoly on sugar, monopoly on oil, monopoly on whatever, tomatoes. Or because he's a Fulani and they believe Fulani are first-class citizens. Enough of this nonsense. Break up, dismantle Nigeria now.
And I hope that the security agencies will question these people. Why?
Don't hold your breath, Governor Ortom. They will never question them. They are working together. The Miyetti Allah, Fulani Terrorists, and the Nigerian government, they are one and the same. They are Fulani brothers. They are all Fulani brothers. They will never do it. Don't hold your breath on that one. I'm afraid, Governor Ortom.
They should single me out in their Yola meeting. I'm behind the scene.
So they even you can see now in Yola meeting, he was singled out. I mean, this is damning evidence, but the only way this is going to end is when we dismantle contraption Nigeria, and we must do it now.
Orders for me to be eliminated, and I have seen the result today. If not for the security personnel that were with me, I don't know, maybe I would have been a story. So
you can see that him saying that alone, it's emotional right there. You see, maybe I would have been a story. Nigeria is no longer a nation. It must be dismantled. Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Middle Belt Nation. And Arewa, you can have your nation if you want to. Hausas, take back your land. Usman Dan Fodio took it from you all the way from 1807, handing it to his grandchildren. You need to take back Hausas, stand back and take your land from the Fulani. Stand up, stand up, stand up for your land. Fight for your land.
That is it, but I'm going to make a petition to the president and to the security agencies. for the leadership of Mayatiala to be arrested. They have no right. What they are doing is not correct. And government must not fold its hands. I believe in the unity of this country.
I'm sorry, Governor Ortom. Yoruba people, Yoruba nation is here to stay. We don't believe in the unity of the nation, of that contraption called Nigeria. We don't. We are going to resist it. That unity is now predicated on the enslavement of Yorubas, Igbos, and even yourself. So you need to wake up, Governor Ortom. You need to wake up. You really do need to wake up. We just found the other day that gold in Ilesha or Ibadan, one of the two, has been mined for years by Fulanis, and Yorubas have been prevented from getting access to it. And you tell us to believe in that kind of unity? Now, Yoruba nation is here now, and is here to stay.
I'm not against anyone. I'm not fighting anyone. But I'm fighting for the right of the people that elected me.
Good. You will best achieve that in a middle belt nation, not under contraption Nigeria. You won't. You need to focus on middle belt nation. Forget, dismantle Nigeria. Nigeria is the one trying to kill you as we speak. The Fulanis believe that that land is theirs, even though we, the people, Yorubas, Biafrans, and middle belters like yourself, have been in there for millions, thousands of years, and they want to come in and take it. No way. We must fight. Hausa people, stand up in North and take back your land from the Fulanis.
Fighting for justice, equity, and fairness. And I cannot compromise that one. And the law prohibiting open grazing in Benue State can never. We're not going to do that. I've consulted with my people, and our people say that it will never be reviewed. On that we stand. Rather, if we're reviewing it, we are going to put more stringent conditions attached to it. For instance, the payment of fine on heads of cattle that are arrested in Benue State. So nobody should think about that.
So, Governor Ortom, you've spoken well in many, many respects. But one thing, stop deceiving yourself. You need to speak up now for the dismantlement of contraption Nigeria. You must stand up and be ready to ensure the dismantlement of contraption Nigeria. You must stand 100% for that. Because if you are trying to protect the Benue people, the best way you can do it is to ensure that that contraption called Nigeria is categorically, totally, completely dismantled. Because the Fulani will never stop. They will never stop. We must put a stop by ensuring we bring to life Middle Belt Nation, Biafra Nation, and Yoruba Nation. Governor Ortom, we are waiting for you to join us in this struggle. Forget about one Nigeria. One Nigeria is a fraud. I tell you one more thing, Governor Ortom, please look at this thing I'm about to show you. Let me show you something. Abuja Declaration. Do not take my word for it. You go look at it now. And I'm showing you this because I want you to see it. I want you to see the Abuja Declaration. Okay? Look at the alternative declaration specifically. It's going to come up now. I'm going to show you the alternative declaration, Governor Ortom. Please, those of you watching this, make sure that Governor Ortom gets this. He may already be aware because I know he's a learned person, but I want to show you something. You see, he said regarding Africa in the alternative declaration in 1990, amongst other things, that only Muslims should be appointed to strategic posts. Non-Muslim religions should be eradicated. Nigeria should become a federal Islamic sultanate. And Western law should be replaced with Sharia. Governor Ortom, wake up. The Fulanis will never stop. They want to achieve a sultanate. There you have it. It's in the Abuja Alternative Declaration in 1990. It will never happen. Join us. Let us ensure the total dismantlement of contraption Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please share this broadcast. Make sure this broadcast gets into the hands of Governor Ortom, because I am so grateful. I'm thankful that he survived. But if he continues to believe in contraption Nigeria, it could be the very, very thing that would actually see ensure his demise, which is not what we want. The Fulanis they don't care about anybody else. If you are not Fulani, the Fulani don't care. You are second-class citizen. The only people, first people, as far as they're concerned, are the Fulanis who are guests in our land. Governor Ortom, I urge you, do the needful. Join us in creating the Middle Belt Nation. So, and we are already on the way with Yoruba Nation. Biafra is already on the go. You need to do that. If you continue to believe, you cannot believe, you shouldn't believe in one Nigeria. One Nigeria is a fraud. You are looking at it in black and white. They want a sultanate. A sultanate means that if you are no longer, here's the thing, if you do not agree, if you have to convert to Islam, if you're not, they will kick you out. They will kick you out of your own land, Governor Ortom. That is what it means. They will ask you to convert to Islam, and if you don't convert, they will kick you out of your own land, Governor Ortom. Respectfully, as a governor, we are talking to you. Please wake up. Join us now to ensure the total dismantlement of contraption Nigeria, because it is the news around our collective necks, as in the Middle Belt, in the Southwest and Southeast. If we don't do this, they are going to be killing more people. Enough of this. You said it yourself. They're in our bushes. The government will do nothing about it. The only way to ensure this is done conclusively is when we dismantle contraption Nigeria. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please share, and share. Ensure, please help me and make sure that this broadcast by Citizen AY lands on the desk of Governor Ortom at the earliest opportunity of Benue. We are grateful he survived the assassination attempt. And many governors in the South need to take note of this. They must take note. They must take note. And what is more important for the Southwestern governors, even when you comply with the Fulanis, your life is still in danger. And you need to understand that. The Fulanis only want that land for Fulani. They don't want the people who are in it. Yorubas, like you and me. You've seen the attempt on Governor Ortom's life now. He spoke about it. He had to run. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please share.